Hello everyone, in this video we'll cover the vocabulary of Unit 8. Let's begin. Page 170. Begin a new chapter. Begin a new chapter is a metaphorical expression that means to start a new phase or period in life, work, or project. It often implies making a significant change or embarking on a new journey, leaving behind the past and looking forward to new opportunities or experiences. I read one example, you can read the rest by yourself. Example, after graduating, she was excited to begin a new chapter in her life. With something in mind. With something in mind means considering or having a particular thought, goal, or intention while doing something. It implies that a specific idea or purpose influences the actions or decisions being made. Synonym of thinking about something. Example, she planned the party with a fun theme in mind. A coding language. A coding language is a set of instructions and rules used to communicate with computers and write software programs. So these are the instructions and the kind of language that computer engineers use. Example, she learned a new coding language to build websites. Impressed. As an adjective, impressed describes a feeling of admiration or respect towards something or someone due to their qualities, achievements, or actions. For example, if you're impressed by someone's performance, it means you're greatly affected or moved by how well they did. Synonyms: admired, amazed, astonished, struck, or awed. One example, she was impressed by the artist's beautiful painting. A sense of achievement. A sense of achievement is the feeling of satisfaction and pride that comes from successfully completing a task or reaching a goal. It involves recognizing and valuing one's accomplishments and progress, often accompanied by a boost in self-esteem and motivation. Example, she felt a strong sense of achievement after finishing her marathon. Page 172. Asset. Asset. An asset is something valuable or useful that is owned by an individual or organization. So you can say asset is something valuable like property, equipment, or patents, trademarks. So these can be called assets. Example, the car is a valuable asset for the company's delivery service. Dependent. Dependent. Someone, especially a child, who depends on you for food, clothes, money, etc. Example, the single parent has 2 dependents to care for. Insure. Insure. It means to make sure, to make certain that something will happen properly. In everyday English, people usually say make sure rather than insure. And you can say regulations to ensure their safety and regulations to make sure that they are safe. So they are synonyms. Generation. Generation. Generation refers to all people of about the same age. You can talk about future generations, generation of like the post-war generation of writers, the younger generation, the older generation. From generation to generation, you can hand something down from generation to generation. Look at this example. The story has been handed down from generation to generation. And in this meaning, generation is usually followed by a singular verb. But in British English, you can also use a plural verb with it. The generation has grown up using internet technology. The generation have grown up using internet technology. Pension. Pension. Pension is the amount of money paid regularly by the government or company to someone who does not work anymore. For example, because they have reached the age when people stop working or because they are ill. You can get a pension or receive a pension, draw your pension, collect your pension, pay into pension, take out a pension. So when you're retired, normally you get a pension. Permit. Permit. Permit means to allow something to happen, especially by an official decision, rule, or law. Example, smoking is only permitted in the public lounge. Be permitted to do something, or permit somebody something. Property. Property. Property means the thing or things that someone owns. The hotel is not responsible for any loss or damage to guest personal property. You can talk about stolen property or property prices or private property, buy property or sell a property. Retirement. Retirement is when you stop working, usually because of your age. Normally, after the age of 60 or 65, people stop working. So that is the age that you can retire from work. So retirement from, retirement as, take early retirement, retirement age, in retirement, or a retirement pension. You learned the word pension earlier. Page 179. Responsibility. Responsibility. Responsibility means a duty to be in charge of someone or something so that you make decisions or can be blamed if something bad happens. Example, you can say responsibility for, with responsibility for something, or it is somebody's responsibility to do something. Ancestor. Ancestor. Ancestor is a member of your family who lived a long time ago. So if we look at this family tree, let me draw here. The people here at the top of the family tree are your ancestors, but the people here at the bottom are the descendants, the younger generation. So the younger generations are the descendants, the older generations are the ancestors. Example, my great-grandmother was an important ancestor in my family history. Provider. Provider. Provider is someone who supports a family. You can say breadwinner. Example, her father is the primary provider for the family. Contribute. Contribute. Contribute means to give money, help, ideas, etc. to something that a lot of other people are also involved in. You can contribute to or contribute towards. Someone or something contributes to something, so you cannot contribute for. The preposition is to. Pay attention to that. Example, will you contribute to his leaving gift? Participate. Participate. Participate means to take part in an activity or event. We say participate in something. You can participate actively in something, or you can participate fully in something. In everyday English, people usually say take part rather than participate. I read one of the examples. Everyone in the class is expected to participate actively in these discussions. Devote. Devote. Devote means to use all or most of your time, effort, etc. in order to do something or help someone. Synonym, dedicate. Devote your time to something. Devote your energy to something. Devote your attention to something. You can devote yourself to something, so the preposition is to. She devoted herself full-time to her business. In everyday English, people usually say put time or energy, etc., into something rather than devote to. Institution. Institution. Institution is a building that people are sent to when they need to be looked after. For example, old people or children with no parents, often used to show disapproval. So people frown upon institutions. Example, I was determined not to put my mother in an institution. You can talk about a mental institution or retirement institution. What else? Let me see if I have any other type. Here I have supportive institution for better care. Indicate. Indicate means to show that a particular situation exists or that something is likely to be true. Indicate that. So indicate means show. Research indicates that over 81% of teachers are dissatisfied with their salary. So this is the end of this video. Thanks everyone for watching. Keep learning and see you next time. Bye bye.